Hello, I am Russell. My ID is 2470478. My teacher, Dr. Lethan Sak, and my database is predict the default payment for next month. This is the Taiwan database, April 2005 to September 2005, and the objective predict the default payment of next month. Data source Kaggle and number of sample 30,000, number of feature 25, and there is no categorical value, 25 column, all are numerical. And here I use this library, and I just upload open datasets for using the Kaggle link, and here dataset link here, and dataset link already uploaded this dataset, and I import my necessaries libraries, and I also use warning to remove any kinds of warning, and I use this for upload the dataset CSV file. This is tabular form, and exploratory data analysis. And let's go for main things, and this is our dataset overview, and here you can see this. I add two null value. In this dataset there is no null value, but for educational purpose I use this null value, and I will show how to handle this. And by using this we can see our dataset is 30,000 data and 25 column, and here I drop ID because ID is not necessary for analysis. So to reduce computational cost you can do it. And info df.info, by using this we can see that our value is non-null and our value is numerical, not categorical value here. And you can see that here is ID is not present here. Okay, and summarize the statistical properties. That's why we df.describe. We use this, and we got mean value, standard deviation, mean, minimum value, 25%, 50%, 75% max value. Now check the null value, and we got two null value, and here already we have shown and two null value, and how to remove it, and I computed the each column mean value, then send it into the null position 35, right? Then there is no null value here, and here is show 35.48, and here also is no ID column. And data visualization, I make correlation plot here, and bar chart and donut chart. Also use donut chart and bar chart. According to bar chart, and we see that 6 column, and here is 2 is female, 1 is male, and female default payment is high rather than male payment. And this is the marriage column, and this is marriage, and this is couple, this is single, this is others. Single payment is high, and couple payment is rather than low here. And donut chart, this is the understand target variable, this is our target variable, and value 23,364, here is 6,636. Now we can start data processing. At first we segregate X and Y. That's why we remove default payment from X and add default payment Y. Now we using scaling the dataset, because our dataset carries 30,000 data, and there are some sporadic data, different ranges data. That's why we use scaling. By this we can reduce, and scaling system works uh, like reduce the proportional proportionally it reduces the data. Now we can split and train dataset, and we use random state 42, and this is our imbalance dataset mainly. That's why we use stratify equal to y and test size 0.25. Now we run build model and support vector machine here, and we got 81.57 model accuracy, and its confusion matrix is here, and it's 8.82 accuracy. And then random forest, we use also random forest, it's 0.81, and we in random forest we use prediction of random forest. Here you can see that this is no column and this is yes column, and no column value is rather than yes column. That's why we got 0. Here no column is less than yes column. That's why we got 1. That's why is proof. And performance of matrix of random forest and 0.81. And we also decision tree, and we got decision tree the less value rather than random forest and is BC. And we performance the matrix, and this is the accuracy. And logistic regression we got 0.809, and here is the prediction of logistic regression. And the performance of metrics and accuracy, and we use visualize performance with histogram here, and this is support vector machine random forest decision tree logistic regression, and we got the result. This result is satisfactory, but this is not. And the summary and discussion model comparison among those, the support vector machine achieved the highest accuracy of 81.6%, followed closely by the random forest 81.4%, logistic regression with 81.0%, but decision tree performed the lowest, achieving 72.4 accuracy. And this is my analysis. Thank you very much.